I'm Ace,
and this is the way. And this is Deuce Ace, Bro to the Movies. Mandalorian review.
Episodes 3 and 4, Mandalorian.
Yes, this is the way.
Hey Deuce, different hat I see.
Yeah, so funny story. Come home, bring Ace with me. We don't live together in case you're wondering. And my daughter's just like, yeah, Dad, I was going to throw away your Deuce and Ace hat so you couldn't make any more videos. She goes to sleep. Look for my Deuce and Ace hat.
It's gone.
So, I don't know why she's so angry against my hat, but new hat.
A very old hat.
Yeah, it's probably like my son's hat. I just grabbed the hat.
That's too small. if you can't tell from the videos, Deuce has a huge head.
All right, so yes.
Mandalorian.
We're a little behind. We don't live in the same house, so we got to coordinate to work together.
Nor in the same city. It's do live far away.
Yeah. So we weren't able to get episode 3, so this is going to be episode 3, The Sin, and episode 4, The Sanctuary.
Was it The Sanctuary or just Sanctuary?
Maybe just Sanctuary. But yeah, we're going to review both episodes. If you've watched the past 2 videos, I really love Mandalorian, and
I can't stand the Mandalorian.
Yeah, so Deuce and Ace are pretty divided.
Yeah.
Is episode 3 and 4 going to unite us?
That depends. You coming over to my side?
Not at all.
Then no, it's just more of the same. This show just isn't for me. Just pacing. It feels like at least the first 3 episodes could have just been one episode. I've wasted 2+ hours on the show, and only 2 or 3 things have happened. It's not worth it to me.
I've relished and reveled in 2+ hours of this show, and I've enjoyed every bit.
Every bit.
Every bit.
Every bit.
Every bit.
I don't know he said it.
That's how you said it. Alright, so yeah, Mandalorian episode 3, we got
Mando.
Mando, he's come back to the city, to the planet. He turned in Baby Yoda to the dude. I'm not good with names, by the way.
That's Werner Herzog.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
right.
And he's
Wait, talk. Well, before you guys go back and watch either the first or the second review, I said, it's obvious that he's just gonna take Baby Yoda away. He's like, he has a heart of gold. He's gonna eschew the bounty so that he can take care of Baby Yoda. And lo and behold, what happens? Exactly that. It was very obvious, very heavy-handed, and it's supposed to be like, this huge character moment. Like, ooh, boo-hoo, my family's dead. Like, no one cares about you, Mando. No one cares about your family. No one cares about Baby Yoda except he's cute. Agreed? Do you care about any of them?
I definitely care about the Mandalorian.
Why?
Because I'm invested in his story at this point in time.
Why?
Because there's so much mystery and intrigue. I want to know, so now I see that, yes, his parents were killed, and that's why he's one of the, what do they call them? Not younglings, but
foundlings.
Yeah, the foundlings. And so, so he's not from Mandalore, he's just a foundling.
I don't know if he's from Mandalore or not. They didn't. I'm pretty sure he's still a Mandalorian. He probably just was a part of the tribe, the bounty hunters.
Okay, well,
I don't think all Mandalorians are bounty hunters.
Okay, well, he's a foundling. We also have learned that, after the Empire is dismantled, or before, there's been this purge of the Mandalorians, and so that's why they're all underground. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm invested because I want to learn more. So since this is a joint episode, I want Mandalorian to get with the little shrimp farmer lady. I want him to take that mask off.
I don't know they were farming shrimp.
They literally, you saw the shrimp over the scene, man.
Wasn't paying that much attention.
The blue scrimps, man.
Alright, you got me. I thought they were just fish. I don't know.
Okay, but I'm saying I want him to eat that breakfast. Take that mask off, man. Don't take that mask off. And
calm down, future.
Mask off. But I'm invested in him. And as for Baby Yoda, we all know who Yoda is and how he talks. This Baby Yoda is I want to see, how strong is this dude? I want to see, is he going to say English words? Is he going to talk like Yoda? What's the point of having Baby Yoda here at all? What's the
point of having Baby Yoda is so that they can sell toys for Christmas. He's cute. The internet's going crazy about him. Christmas is just around the corner. You know why they have Baby Yoda.
No, that is a sub.
No. That is the main reason. They could have had an ugly character. Like, no, that's not gonna move merchandise. They could have had a human. No one wants to buy little baby humans. They got Baby Yoda just to tug on your heartstrings. It's like, oh, I like Yoda, and this one's cute. Let me buy my children these toys. If you had a problem with Ewoks in the original trilogy, you had a problem with Porgs in the sequel trilogy.
No.
Then you should have a problem with Baby Yoda. He's just there for the cuteness.
No, because a Porg is just a mindless bunny rabbit guinea pig.
And
dog.
this is just a mindless little baby goo guy. Like, I will admit, Baby Yoda is extremely cute. I love the memes. But, like, this dude, he just walk around eating frogs. He like, don't touch the buttons. So he touched the button. Ha ha ha, so funny. No, it's not funny.
Or more so, he's a conduit for emotion of the Mandalorian. Like yes, he's a tool, a device to sell toys. But this is the plot that Jon Favreau and David Filoni wanted to tell. Like,
and it's a dumb plot.
It's not dumb.
It is dumb. We're jumping all over the place, but in episode 4, no one wants to see the Magnificent Seven in space. Like, oh, they're in this backwaters town. They gotta protect the people. Like, no, who wants to see this? Those are both his hands.
Two hands.
But yeah, it's like, it's just a waste of time. All of this was like, oh, they're tracking him still. No, duh, you thought just because you took him away, no one's gonna be looking for him? Like, what was the point of this episode? Except to introduce Gina Carano's character and to have, I don't know, they'll fight a walker for 2 minutes?
Yeah, but it's not just the fighting the walker. It's just the little breadcrumbs of what this whole Star Wars universe would look like after the Empire, collapsed. How do we get to Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren that aren't really explained?
They're going to be in episode 9.
But how do we get to that point? Like,
even during the Empire and before the Empire, there was backwater towns and stuff. Okay, yeah, they may have some Empire technology, but this is not what the whole universe looks like after the Empire's fallen.
Exactly. We don't need to know how the whole universe looks like. This is parts of the universe through the eyes of the Mandalorian. And it's like, I'm fine with that.
I'm not. It's like watching a slice of life anime about Star Wars. This is not what I asked for.
I don't know what slice of life is.
It's like the Mandalorian, where each episode is like, oh, we're going to go to the beach. Oh, we're going to go to this town. It's like, there's no overarching plot. It's just like, event.
The overarching plot. He's given the opportunity to get this bounty. He gets the bounty, has a personal connection with it. But then he turns in the bounty for the money, and he uses that money for his armor. Again, that just shows...
He didn't use money. The money was the armor. That was like Beskar steel. That's what they melted it down into the armor.
Yes. Okay. So he gets a new suit. But you know what? That's not enough, because I've had a connection with this little thing. Just like any guy who's hanging around a little kid's going to have a connection with, like, hey, what's up, little man?
It's weird. I don't know too many guys hanging around with little kids that aren't that shit.
All I'm saying is, like, I got 3 kids, and so, a 2-year-old kid, I'm gonna say 50-year-old Baby Yoda is about a 2-year-old, a non-verbal 2-year-old.
I mean, I have to do the math, but I don't know.
But I'm saying it's like, yeah, a little kid is crazy, and my son just jumps on me, and it's like, oh my gosh.
But that's not what Baby Yoda is doing.
Hold up, can I finish my thought process?
No.
I'm finished my thought process, but then you're just sitting there and it's like, oh man, he's just so cute. He's just so, like, even though I'm tired of him messing with this or doing that, he's my son. Here you go, son. And so when he takes his little knob off the thing, and he has that, that moment where he's like, I need this little guy. It's like we have a bond, we have a connection.
But hold on. But you've had 2 years to build that bond with your son. He has known Baby Yoda for two days maximum. I say he doesn't have that bond.
But he's so far removed from human interaction and love that, like...
Oh, but we're assuming that, but I mean, you saw he hang out with the other Mandalorians underground.
He seems like he's a reject or outcast amongst
he just seems like a douche, kinda.
What? Well, anyway, I'm saying he's formed this bond. And so now you get to the point where it's like, okay, I formed this bond. I'm willing to risk my life, my money, my chance of getting future money.
He ain't risked the money. He already used the money. He already got the new armor.
Okay, my chance for future money to go save him. And the last video you asked what are his character traits, and I said resiliency. He's just resilient, man, for Baby Yoda.
I don't know if that's how you could define resiliency. Like, you're resilient for something.
My name is Deuce, not Webster. Merriam-Webster.
It's Merriam-Webster.
Dictionary.
Yes, people know what the dictionary is.
Dictionary.com.
But, yeah, man, like, I will agree he is, semi-resilient, but, I mean, it's hard to show that he's resilient when he's got unstoppable armor. Like, they just blast him and it's just bouncing off him for the most part. Yeah, he's a good fighter, but I don't know if we're showing resilience in his actions. He's not coming up against obstacles that he can overcome, like something that has to try hard to overcome.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily his actions. And come on, dog, like the scene when all the other Mandalorians pop up.
All right,
that was a tight scene, dog.
That was a tight scene, but I spent 40 minutes watching the show for one tight scene.
The show is not even 40 minutes long.
Some episodes were like 40 minutes. And maybe 35 minutes. I don't know how long the episodes
Time just disappears when I'm engrossed in such a good show.
Yeah, it feels like time's going on forever. I'm like, get to it, get to it. But yeah, alright, the other Mandalorians, they're cool. And now what? They're no longer underground. It kind of sucks for the rest of them. They took care of you and you're just going to fly off to Swampland. Well, you're not going to take care of your brethren. They don't have fancy new Beskar armor. They don't have anything. They're just kind of on the planet.
But see, that's the thing of creating lore.
There's already Mandalorian lore. They're not creating lore. They may be building off of...
Okay, that's the thing of expounding on lore. Now, what happens to these other Mandalorians? Well, I don't know. We'll find out in a later episode, later season.
Assuming I'm going to keep watching.
You will.
Nah, fair.
But yeah, so, he's off to this planet. This is the end of episode 3. It's episode 4. So,
skipped a whole lot of episode 3.
I mean, what else? I mean...
Exactly, nothing happened. Episode 4.
I'm saying, you mentioned the the robot thing.
ATST.
Yeah, and then the stormtroopers, like I was saying before, it's these little breadcrumbs.
These guys weren't stormtroopers, they're just random raiders.
What are you talking about? No, I'm talking about episode 3, the stormtroopers that protect.
Oh, I was talking about episode 4, my bad.
Yeah, and so it's just like, what I like is the slow, like, I'm going to say rebuilding of the Star Wars universe. Rian Johnson intentionally wanted to tear it apart to let the past die.
No, I'm not having this conversation with you right now. We've talked about the sequels before.
I'm saying you can't not talk about it, and you can't ignore what everyone else is saying out there on the Twitter sphere, on the Facebook life, on the IG, on the YouTube worlds, man.
What?
Why did I get an accent?
I don't know.
But I'm just saying, like,
creepy.
It's not the most amazing of story. It's not the most action-packed adventure. I mean, again, episode 4. Aside from the battle with Giancarlo Esposito,
Gina
Carano, which was a cool battle, and aside from the end battle, again, this is not an action-heavy show. But if you have already invested into The Mandalorian,
which I haven't.
Yes, but if you have, then you're interested. Like, oh man, is he going to get with this girl? Oh man, is he going to save the village?
We got 4 episodes left, so we know he's not getting with the girl.
Oh man, where have I seen that Filipino villager from?
What?
Like the one dude, like not the Indian one, but the Filipino looking one. I seen him in some like comedy or something like that.
Alright.
I'm gonna IMDb that dude.
Alright, Deuce knows this guy, but whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I just it's to me it's just a palate cleanser from what I've seen from Star Wars, with the exception of Rogue One.
Episode 4 especially just feels like a rehash story that I've seen dozens of times. It's a classic Western trope. Guy rolls into the city, he takes care of all the problems. That they turn the villagers into a militia that can suddenly fight people after 2 hours of training. Like, yeah, we get it. Okay, cool. But it just means nothing to me. Again, I'm not invested in The Mandalorian because nothing that I've seen has made me want to care about this guy. I'm only invested in Baby Yoda because he's cute and I like memes. I mean, the rest of the village, I'm like, oh man, it sucks they're getting raided, but oh well. Like, oh man, they have a walker. Hold up, if the Mandalorian had a thermal detonator, why when they sneak into the raiders' place in the first day, he just didn't blow up the walker? They didn't need to lead them in here to triple the walker. Just blow it up when no one's there. Just needless stuff happening just for the sake of happenstance.
Well, I happen to like the happenstance, as many others do. So, yeah, I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying this ride. I'm investing in The Mandalorian, I'm investing in Baby Yoda, and I really hope, it gets to season 2 and beyond, because I'm really enjoying...
They already ordered it for season 2.
Oh, wow, that's great.
You know who I like? Carl Weathers' character. Carl Weathers is just funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're talking about sense of convenient, hashtag cinema sins, hey man, holla at your boy. But
we shout out people on our channel.
But you know, how about the placement of the units? That's like,
yeah, I thought that was dumb too. But agree, that's why the show sucks. I mean, stuff just happens to happen. I mean, I just like him because he's funny.
Do you know who the director of episode 4 was?
Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bryce Dallas Howard putting in that work.
This just got very creepy. I'm not going to comment on that one, but yeah, but also, so you're telling me that
yes,
that the Ewoks on the forest moon of Endor can just go ham on some stormtroopers and just destroy walkers with sticks, but it took all this for them to blow up this one walker.
Maybe the unbelievableness of that doesn't affect this. I mean, like, I don't believe that.
It happened. What do you mean, don't believe? Yeah.
No,
they're just crushing them between. You can't build better traps than a pit.
I was like, what? These little things are taking us down. Like, it was unbelievable then.
It was unbelievable. I'm saying, but they set up that this is the caliber fighter that's needed to take down the ATSC. But it's dark and gritty. Are they going to survive? This and that. Like, nah, fam. I saw a bunch of teddy bears fight the Empire. I'm not scared for this village.
Now the scene where the bounty, the Ravager or whatever, was going to kill Baby Yoda. Were you involved in that scene? Do you think he was going to get shot?
No, I didn't think he was going to get shot because again, there's 4 more episodes, and you know maybe it's not fair that I know that the series is continuing, but I mean they're clearly not just going to murder off the only good part of the show midway through the run.
I mean, they advertised that robot, and he was gone in the first episode. On all the ads, you saw him spinning and talking like, Taika Waititi's doing the robot. One episode.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but for what we've seen in the show, he was only in one episode, but Baby Yoda has carried over into the episode, and it would be insane for them to just kill off Baby Yoda. Like, maybe Mando would do a revenge plot. Maybe it could be interesting, but probably not. And, also, kind of dumb for Mando, you know that they send out multiple bounty hunters to track Baby Yoda, like before you even found him. So you're just going to chill out on this planet for a few months? Like, I'm sure no one's going to find him here. He should be smarter than that. Agreed?
I don't think he's not smart. I think he's... It's a show. Like, you have to have story points.
You have to have story points that make sense within the world that you built. I'm saying, he knows... when he asked Carl Weathers' character, he said, how many people got the key fob? He was like, everyone. So you know that everyone is out looking for Baby Yoda. You know that, you just pissed off the rest of the Bounty Hunters Guild by taking Baby Yoda. So you don't expect any kind of retribution? You're like, I'm just going to leave him here on this planet. It's going to be all great. No, that's not how the world works.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm saying he's not as focused because he has a distraction. He's distracted by Baby Yoda. The only reason they wanted the suspense of will they kill Baby Yoda and to show that Clara Dune is the one who killed the guy is because that's what they wanted, and I can accept that.
Okay, it's dumb that she's just happens to be on the planet that Mando shows up on with Baby Yoda. That is something that I can... Like, that is the kind of plot contrivance that I can accept for the rest of the story to happen. But the fact that Mando all of a sudden...
man, you got a rogue piece of hair, man. Got Akitas in this house, man.
I hope that gets cut out. That's pretty weird.
It's not getting cut.
Yeah, but the Mandalorian just forgets or just doesn't care that he knows that Baby Yoda's in danger. He's like, I'm going to leave it here because it's safe. But his thought process to why it's safe is dumb. So I'm saying, I can take small contrivances so that the episode can have...
word.
Yes, which?
Contrivance.
Yes, Google it, Mr. Dictionary, Merriam-Webster.com.
I said I'm not Merriam-Webster.
Well, whatever. I can take small things like that just so the episode can happen. But when huge plot points are just out of character for just so something can happen, it just draws me out of it. And that's the only thing that's been happening in The Mandalorian. Events have been happening, and then you go on to the next event. He all of a sudden he cares about the baby, so he steals the baby.
It's not all of a sudden.
It is all of a sudden. Baby Yoda saves him from the rhino monster. And he's like, I'm his father now.
I'm saying when he first sees Baby Yoda, there's an instant connection. Why there's a connection, I don't know. But when he reaches his hand out, he's like, "What? Why didn't he kill him? Why did he even care about him to begin with? I don't know."
So why didn't he kill him? Because he's bringing him back for the money.
No, but what I'm saying is like, why did he? You're saying, oh, all of a sudden he cared about him. No, there was a connection.
All of a sudden, at the beginning, he cares about him.
But that's the story they want to tell.
But then it's a dumb story.
How is that dumb?
You gotta base it off of something. That's like me writing a story and be like, I don't know, my mind went dark.
Or more so, that's like you doing whatever you do, coming across a stray puppy, while you had no intentions of falling in love with the stray puppy.
No. That's like me being sent out to capture a puppy and bring it to someone.
Okay.
And then I'm like, oh man, that's a nice dog. I'm just not gonna bring it to someone. No.
Pause. This is like you thinking you're gonna go capture a rogue football player.
What?
And you're like, oh yeah, I got this bounty for someone on the Redskins. You know?
Alright, they will murder me.
So it's like, oh, they escaped. I gotta bring them back to Ashburn, Virginia. The Redskins.
Ashburn.
That's where their offices are.
Oh, okay.
And so instead of, this is what you're thinking, and when you get there, it's a nice little puppy dog. You're like, wild puppy. And so it's like, while your mindset is on getting a buff football player, you now got this cute little puppy.
Why are you? Why you gotta be a buff football player, dog? Projecting a little bit.
Okay, so now your whole world is just like changed. Like, what, little puppy? So you still go through the motions. You're like, I gotta get this puppy. I thought they were looking for a football player. You give them the puppy, and you're like, wait a minute. Why did I give up that cute puppy? I done bonded with this puppy.
You're assuming that I'm bonding with this puppy. Like,
how you not gonna bond with a cute puppy?
I'm like, oh, I see dogs on the street all the time. I'm like, oh, that's a cute dog.
A cute puppy, like Baby Yoda puppy?
I've seen cute puppies before.
I don't even be seeing puppies on the street.
It's because you live in the forest, dog. But I see a cute puppy, I'm like, oh man, I'm not like, I want that puppy so much. I'm like, oh, that's a cute puppy, and I go about my day.
Pause. But when you're spending time with that puppy, when you're taking care of that puppy, I mean, sure, it's a cutscene and they're on the planet, but who knows how long they're traveling and walking.
They got hyperdrives. Let's do 2 days maximum.
2 days with just you and the puppy, you're going to bond with that puppy.
Nah.
YouTube, he's going to bond with that puppy.
Can we talk about how Deuce thinks that people are putting bounties on buff football players? Like, I don't know what kind of world you're living in, dog, but it's not gonna. Well, also, if I'm a bounty hunter, I'm already a ruthless killer. We see him just freezing dude in carbonite in the first episode.
Exactly. The whole point of the show is to humanize him, to show that he has heart. With Baby Yoda, with the lady, with whoever we're going to see next. I mean, that's the whole point. You're acting like it's random, but that's literally their intention.
But it's forced.
It's not forced.
It is forced. It's the force. I still think it's dumb that Baby Yoda uses the force, but...
Bounty hunter for football players.
Alright, I think we said all that we need to say on this review. Kind of all over the place, but if we could just just quantify these 2 episodes. Neither of our opinions have changed. He still likes it. I still don't like it, and we're just gonna go from here. And
at the end of the day, we like you guys, and we hope you like us back. Show us you like us back by hitting that subscribe button, following us on Twitter and Instagram at Bro to the Movies. And just showing some love. Hit us in the comments to let us know what you think about us, about football bounties, and about Baby Yoda.
And about Deuce's little old hat. I'm going to say something about the hat, please, because it's been bugging me all video.
Thanks.
No problem.
I'm Deuce.
I'm Ace.
And this has been Deuce and Ace, Bro to the Movies. Out.
Hey, Deuce and Ace here. Thanks again for sticking around for the whole video.
We're so glad you did. We hope you enjoyed the movie reviews, the trailer reactions, the funny bros, and the quality content. If you do, be sure to subscribe, check out these videos, and be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Bro to the Movies.
Deuce and Ace.